Fine, let me explain. Fuck it, if it makes fucking sense to you right now. The amount of ideas I had, retarded amounts. I brain damage, so I never fucking stop thinking. I go insane with thought. Problem is, I can't stop thinking, and the problem is they thought they would outthink me. I know we got you, brother. We know your logic and shit. We're gonna make you do what we want you to do. And I'm like, dude, I own the logic on everything you fucking own. Pretty much. I hate to say it, but it's out there now. You did not create Bitcoin, motherfuckers. It came from my goddamn book. My goddamn book wrote the logic that you created for a white paper that was based on hashtags. Whatever the fuck you threw at it made it make sense to you at the time, whether it's core code or core coding or not core coding or not. Whether you used AI to create it or not doesn't fucking matter. One, you don't own goddamn copyrights on it. It's nothing if you don't own the copyrights, and I own the original copyright from 2008. 1 year before Bitcoin, assholes. So please buy them up, please do. I'm done with that logic. I moved on to something fucking better that covers your liquidity gaps when you're about to go to zero. That shit, $16 quadrillion, owed just to AMC, fuckheads. AMC's market cap could be literally 1 to 10 trillion right now based on the logic we found, just using AI to test the numbers. What was paid out? 16,800 fucking shorts. What literally left at the fucking door was our ability to see this shit was, oh fuck, we saw it for once. Dark pools. Dark pools is just another way to send money laundering for assholes that are rich. They money launder like a motherfucker. Goes all the way up the chain of command, all the way up to the highest fucking tier. We're talking presidential tier. They've been doing this shit for fucking years. Nobody gives a shit until somebody says, hey, 1, I want to retire. 2, I gotta retire. I'm getting old. 3, Ganesha wants to fucking retire. To either India, Spain, or Latvia. If this little Bubba doesn't get what the fuck he wants, Shiva comes down from heaven, this guy's fucking brother, and kills all of you. Vishnu being Jesus, Vishnu being God. Now, Vishnu is my fucking literal grandfather directly because I was brought to Earth by a goddess. My mother told me you were dropped off at our doorstep. Before she died, she told me, she confided in me before I was a kid, before she lost her ability to speak, that I was a goddess's son, brought to her by a goddess. Left at her doorstep. Literally Indra, god of storms, Zeus's son. No bullshit. That's why my face matches his face exactly a half and a half. Mitzvah. A face and a name like in the maker. That is what that talisman says. My face matches that face when I was a kid, when I had curly ass hair. Every girl remembers that fucking hair. I had a fucking weird part in the middle because of the scar right fucking there. Now the word on my forehead says G-O-D, but don't take it fucking lightly. I'm just God's twin brother. Or his son, Adoniel, Archangel of Luck and Wealth. My name spells Adonai, Adoniel, luck, wealth, money. You want to fix this problem? Fix that fucking problem first. Because if I come at you with a lawsuit for Bitcoin being mine, dude, it goes to 0 during discovery. The judge will drop it to 0. So you want to buy now, hodl, and then get the fuck out when the shit's about to hit the fan. Before the lawsuit's filed, I will let you know ahead of time. That is not insider trading. I'm handling art. I handle art to be able to handle your shit and liquidity issues. I don't even worry about Bitcoin. I don't buy that shit because I own the logic. I'm already rich. Just owning the logic and the copyrights. Do you understand? Fuck them where they want to go. 100 million, billion, zillion. Make up some fake ass numbers. You're still not going to cover the liquidity gaps that are going to jack you up. When every time that shit goes up and down, it's going to fuck you for billions. Now mine is covered because it's covered by certain NFTs that are covered in denominations. Mad denominations, 1, 5, 10, 20, just like you have in fiat, but it's covered in quintillions of denominational dollars. So what you've got for a fucking Bitcoin, that's a walk in the park. That's like a fucking step. That's one step in my direction. 168,000 base floor? 168's nothing. That's like the base. That's like a penny to me up here. Okay, let me explain. My fucking art gone crazy lat status because she checked the fact that I'm related to all the kings. 68 crowns, not including Jesus. If including Jesus goes to quadrillions of dollars. Difference from 100 million to a quadrillion is a big fucking gap, right? So if we can just all get together and quit being racist prick motherfuckers and understand Zeus had a black son outside of wedlock and Hera didn't like it. She sent me to Earth because I wasn't her boy. I was Zeus's boy. But when I went to heaven, she actually asked me, what of Calibus? I was wearing a full regalia of an angel, walking past her like nobody's business, and I was so pissed off that I had to look away from her and say, I will do my best to talk to him. That meant I was there before. All right? So obviously I'm Zeus's fucking son, cocksuckers. That's the only way I can see his face and live. Durr. Because I have his face. So it's like looking in the mirror of God. So when I saw him, I looked at him and went, why do you have my face? My nephew looked at him and was like, oh God. You know what? That's what I just said. Why does he have my face? So Zeus is my father. My direct father. And Vishnu is Jesus, which is Zeus's father was Vishnu. Indra, god of storms. Zeus, god of storms. They're the same god, man. Hindu culture was always in the religion of the Hebrew culture. They didn't have a god yet. Zeus came down, man. Zeus came down as Indra, god of storms, and spoke with Moses. That's who it was. It was Zeus. Trust me, I already met him. Very powerful. Very powerful. They're extremely powerful, and he's a giant. He's like 1,000 foot tall. But he can get as big as the universe, he said. I can put the universe in my hand. He showed me him as Galactus, and I went, fuck, because we showed us Galactus. By perspective, the universe was that big in his hand. He said, this is your universe. This is my power supply. I was like, oh, shit. So we shrunk back down, and like, we went up there on a platform to see how big he was. The motherfucker on that mothership is massive. So please don't fuck with the goddamn mothership, please. Quit shooting rockets, and we get... Dude, the next one... I can't guarantee your safety if you keep bloody fucking with the goddamn firmament of the goddess's eyeball, sir. Left hemisphere, right hemisphere. You were in a goddess's eyeballs. The in-between is when they put you to sleep on the airplane. You're traveling on the goddess's eyeballs. It's a very fucked up situation that you're stuck in, besides my fucking infinite liquidity fairies. Are you money laundering my Bitcoin logic, fuckheads? Because if I catch you up in a lawsuit, the judge will drop you to zero. He's going to go through discovery, drop it to zero to give me my evaluation. My valuation is 16.89 quadrillion that you money laundered. Wow, how's that work out, Chip Stacks? It's all the government knows, the Hague knows. King of Kings' grandson, fuckheads, you kill me, it's over. Your world will end. I will go up to heaven, turn around as Galactus Planet Eater, and eat your fucking planet. There's no more bullshitting, man. It's time to get back to work before Zeus comes down and fucks you up. Play some bullshit Patsy on your own tab time. One, we got to catch all the pedo freaks and put them off the streets. You don't put those people back into society. Sorry, folks. It's just the way I feel about that shit, man. Can't have that shit going on. Because it fucks up God's goddamn anger, and he gets very pissed off at me, and he says, tell them from me. And it's like, okay, you just went up to heaven and got your ears blasted on by Zeus. Nearly got the bolt of lightning struck at your ass just because you looked at him funny. And I'm sorry, sir, but I have lazy eyes, I told him. You understand? That's from the TBI. Oh, it's raining still. All right, bonfire's doing good. All right. We don't have to water for a day. Is Mom coming out to see me yet? Elvis, you got your present. Oh, nice, man. I won't let you have won't let you have all the gift giving fun. Oh, nice, Elvis. Got to keep him happy. Give all the people on the island gifts always. This was really nice and practical. I got him an umbrella. That was in a bad way. Like to actually send me something that you figured out I could use. It's revolutionary. So I got this. Got you this. Oh, and you get a present back. Very nice. Okay, cool. That is that. I got near there. I gotta bring in the food. I gotta bring in the dog food inside. No, I can't let that get wet. Inside. Then you can take an umbrella. Just gonna get marine hat. Marine booty hat. Got the songs playing. Got to get familiarized with the songs. Feel like a Jazztown song. Let me see them. Yeah, some oval glasses. They're a different color. Nice. Sink! Oh my god! Hold on. We gotta find a bathroom sink area. Oh, man. We got a bathroom sink. Oh, that's so cool. So you know we gotta do expansion on the house and get a bathroom inside. We're gonna finally get a bathroom, hopefully. That'd be cool. Well, the bathroom sink in the bedroom? We're gonna put the bathroom sink in the bedroom. We could. Honestly, gotta find a place to put it. All right, I'm gonna put it back here. All this stuff back here. So just get all this stuff out of the way. I was gonna be like I'm a pervy sage looking at get that thing out of here. Get that thing out of here. Get that thing out of here. And get that thing out of here. Now, I'm gonna get this thing put here. Tell me you got it. Tell me it works. Oh, I gotta back up. I'm too close to the wall. No, you guys can go home soon, man. Cool thing is about it, no one, no. I'm sorry, screwed up on that one. You gotta put the bathroom sink. Hopefully it fits. Bathroom sink. Try it. Nice, mom. Nice, bro. Now, does it work and stuff? Hopefully, they'll like. Well, there's things I know you can probably learn to do and stuff, but that's totally cool to make her happy. There's no bathroom. See, I haven't figured out how to get a toilet yet, and they need to go to the bathroom eventually, like soon, like sometime. Still trying to figure that whole part out. They said it's not good enough. I've really updated only my house. I made everybody's houses kind of like get them gifts whenever I can afford to and upgrade them. They're not doing like the farming like they should have. Okay, portable radio and all that stuff. Put it in storage. Pet food bowl. Place that item. Place that item back here. Here, I'd say. I don't know. Put that back. That there. Nope. Okay, so we need the pet food bowl here. We'll put the pet food bowl here. Well, we should put the pet food bowl like in some food. Bring it in here. So I don't have any issues with blah blah. All right, so I can go like right over here. Can't see it really. We'll put it back. There you go. We put the pad here. So it's like eating the pad and have the pad by the bedroom. She'll well, she'll adventure in. I think that'll make her understand she's got this area to go to. Back in here. I think she'll want it on the bed. Is it on the bed? Where I can put it? It's cracking. Sorry. Bad accident. Place it. Let me go down and see if I can move it onto the bed. Can't go on the bed. Right there. Right by the bed and floor, yeah. Or by the foot of the bed. Well, like at the foot of the bed. That one. Well, she gets a double cushion. She can double cushion it up. Oh, dope. That'd be kind of cool. Will the puppy fit up there? I hope so. Might be. It might be too high. I think it should work. Let me see if I can still sit on it. I can't sit on it. It's too high up. Cushion. Straight and facing it. That's it. I'm saying, man, you got to get rid of all the freaks, man. In order to get God happy again to come to Earth, you got to get rid of all the fucking people that are bad. Now, if you're saying that your society fucking shut down the mental institutions, it's time to reopen that shit, dude. Get people back to fucking work. That's one of the first steps. That's your first step in getting things fixed. Get the people, crazy people off the streets first. Because you're having a whole bunch of people protesting. They're likely, you know what I'm saying? Not exactly the people that should be fucking putting amongst the rest of society that safely can be amongst the rest of society without being fucked up. Two, you got to clean up the dope. Get Gavin the fuck fired. Anybody puts dope on the street should be fired. And just put them away, man. You don't need that shit spreading to the fucking people. That is a zombie virus. That is your zombie virus is dope. Get rid of that shit, man. Because it's not helping anybody to sit on their assholes and do nothing. You're going to go fucking crazy from stir craziness on a fucking island that is literally sinking in the ocean soon. That's Zeus's word. So yeah, I heard it because it's in the Bible. Don't fake shit out, man. I don't lie to you. When I told you the earth is going to sink, it's going to fucking sink, man. Lava. Lot of it right below you. Pissed off Zeus, and boom, you end up in lava. Why? Because you fucked up and didn't be... What did they not do at all this shit they got built down here on Earth, Ganesh? The one thing that can get them out of going to hell forever. Build the fucking temple! I asked you to fucking 10 years ago. You tried to kill me with COVID, ass-tards. Did you figure it out yet? You can't go to heaven doing that shit. When a man's name spells God, and his name spells Zeus, and his name spells fucking Allah, Buddha, Muhammad, all the gods' names, and you're gonna question his authority, you got balls out. Balls, man. I just shaved. That's the difference between me and that face over there. So if I grew my beard long, I would probably look a lot like that. So if I look like Zeus, and I talk like Zeus, and I'm busting out your eardrums by yelling at you, there's a good goddamn reason I might be Zeus. Just saying. Or Zeus's twin. Or Zeus's son. Adonio? Adonio. Archangel of luck and wealth, I control your money throughout the whole fucking galaxy. But if you don't believe me, try to do that again. When I talk to that judge in like 1 week, it'll be like a judge's chamber between you and them. It'll be the Bitcoin people, the Cardano people, the Ethereum people, all standing in court. Because they're going to say, did you take this man's logic from his 2008 copyrights and use his liquidity fairy to get you all money laundering? You're going to look like shit. Then you got to explain $16 quadrillion money laundered. And what I'm owed? $1 quadrillion likely. So Elon can be as rich as a billion. You understand? Rick? Now you understand how rich I am. Get the fuck out of here. Get a goddamn job. If I hear anybody sitting there assholes, deleted from space by Galactus Planet Eater. Tell me Christ. Tired of your shit, man. Get back to work. Fucking nothing to see here.
Oh baby, diced parsley, hoo-ah! And that, babe, is what we apes call the Ape Trap trademark. 7 bold flavors, mixed to perfection. Created in 2020, book The Martin Family, Heirloom Cookbook 3, In the Kitchen Edition, by George R. Martin III. Food photographer, Mrs. Arzi Umarova, and that is what we both call the Ape Trap. Wink. Let's talk ingredients. Mayo. Check. Mustard. Yep. Ketchup. Yes, sir. Homemade ranch. Oh, snap. Hot sauce. Spicy. Diced cilantro. Oh, baby. Diced parsley. Hoo-ah! And that, babe, is what we apes call the Ape Trap trademark. 7 bold flavors, mixed to perfection.
Check. Explain. Again, for the liquidity fairies out there that don't understand what the fuck that means. I've owned the copyrights on that recipe since I was like making books back in the day. So that book was 2016. The Enigma was written in 2002. So when I say pinning, my actual pin time is framed by the first book you wrote. So it's typically your pinning of a book is typically the first book you wrote is your pin time of when you created the copyrights. So my book's originally written in 2002. So if you got to go back to the logic, I was writing logic on that basis since back before most of you were even fucking dealing with the online internet or any of that shit. Like making money or trying to. Problem is, that recipe was copywritten. Okay, let me explain again what copyrights mean to people that are magistrates or judges. They look at it very harshly if somebody uses it without their permission or paying them explicit licensing fees for said recipe. That's copywritten. You can't say the recipes can't be copyrighted. It's bullshit. They can be. It's just the way you word it and the way it's copyrighted and the way the recipe's posted together, right? The ingredients list and what makes them proprietary to your ingredients, your master list. That recipe was my recipe since I was a kid. Okay, so I started adding different ingredients when I got older. As I got better, it just started tasting even more and more umami. And the umami in it was based on 5 senses of flavor that I studied, like religiously in what I was learning to try and be an upcoming cook. I wasn't a professional chef by any means. My mother was, but I wanted to be like her one day, and I wanted to eventually go to culinary art school. But the accident kind of cut me dry. I can't stand for very long because of my brain damage. So when she told me about wanting me to go to culinary art school when I got back from the military, I was kind of excited because I thought it would be a chance to do it. But then I gave her the standing test, and I told her I don't think I can do what you want me to do anymore. So she said, "What happened?" And I kind of told her, kind of offish. She said, "Baby, what happened?" And I said, "Well, I got in an accident when I was in the army." And I never told the full blown truth of what it was until she got later in her years because I didn't want to upset her. And I said it was targeted by our own people, accidentally, supposedly. But the fact that it hit me and everybody left me for dead tells me they were trying to kill me, pretty much. So, yeah, I was left for dead on the battlefield for like 43 minutes. My brain was fucking bleeding out. I had blood everywhere. But strangely enough, for the happiness and the plethoralness of the magnitude of God being so wonderful and being my father, he came into the battlefield and rescued me. Use a couple of fucking God calls and you get what you need. Trying to explain I was dead. So for you to be here and be alive is a goddamn miracle. It means you're dead too, or you're either robots or you're in heaven. or you're in heaven. If I come to the fucking conclusion that you try to murk my ass with COVID, my name spells God, there is a good goddamn chance I will erase you. Literally out of the book of life. Never let you walk again on earth, and you will never come back to this place again. You're stealing from God. When I told you this liquidity problem is $16 quadrillion, mine was bad enough when you owed me that much. Now you owe me close to $1 quadrillion just in Bitcoin for creation of it. Then when I try to tell what it was, they try to murk my ass with COVID again. They created another array, another pandemic. And I got to deal with this shit on a daily, fucking weekly, monthly, and yearly basis of being nearly assassinated every year by my own fucking government. Time to take these pigs out of power, I think. The war pigs have just gone amok. They're creating wars and rumors of wars like it said in the Bible. You're now living by the tenets of God about to be destroyed by the wrath of Zeus because you wanted to get greedy and money launder instead of pay the debt to society and go to jail. Suck it. You're one of them. You're on the motherfucking list. Just admit it. Get off the goddamn throne. Take a shit or fucking make a throne and a crown on it because you don't belong on there. If you are one of them, admit it and get the fuck out because we don't want this country dragged down to shit. Sure, you think you can save the country. You think you've got stigmata. It's not stigmata. You're wrenching your hands together from anger. But it's not stigmata. Stigmatas bleed. Stigmatics bleed. I should know. I fucking bleed. Out of the holes in my wrists that come out sometimes, they pop up and they bleed once a year, every time close to Easter. I should know. I fucking carried the shit when I was very young. Ever since I was a kid. So my ass having to deal with Jesus' crown of thorns on a yearly basis is a pain in the ass. It hurts. But I've got 10 fractures in my head that should have been paid for by the VA already. I grit my teeth from anger and frustration and pain. You ever understand how it's like to have 10 holes in your head that punctured your brain? Now, the VA admitted that if one puncture wound hits your brain, that's automatically moderate traumatic brain injury. I have 10, and I'm still waiting to retire so I can go away. It doesn't matter whether I move to Marbella, Spain, or where the fuck I move. I just need to be the fuck far away from all of you. Because you're a target now from God, dude. He's pissed. You killed my family for COVID's sake, so you can do those bumps off the hookers' asses, right? You're getting smashed by fucking star for being demons and evil. Should have told you that a long time ago, but it's in the Bible. I figured you'd read it sometime besides reading the porno mags. But now you're stuck here forever in hell. It's going to be a bitch to get through. Without me coming to save you anymore, I'm not going to stay up all night getting you through the nighttime shifts. You're going to start hearing demons eating people and all kinds of shit's going to break loose. Then you're going to realize you're not really in heaven, dum-dums. You're in hell. And you've been here since you got kicked out of heaven. But you only made it so cute so you could take a cutesy picture of you on top of a skyscraper somewhere being part of the hive mind. You heard my thoughts on the radio. Go fuck yourselves. You're not going to heaven. I told you that shit is private and it's none of your goddamn business what people do in their lives. When you started putting on public array and display and you said, hey, let's put a chip in this guy's head and fuck with him, you forgot my name spells God 18 ways. So in that case, I'm in charge. When Zeus comes back, he's going to hand you over to me, and I'm going to hand you over to him. I'm going to say they got their shit. They learned their lesson. They don't have to burn in hell forever. Otherwise, you burn in hell for all this debt, because I'm not paying it off. There's no fucking way, man. Expect me to pay this shit. You're high. You lost your goddamn minds, pretty much. I'm pretty sure they lost their minds, Ganesh. They started fucking with me on the motherfucking air. They were fucked up. When Hillary Clinton started fucking hacking my computer to fucking kill my ass, she was fucked up. Why she was never caught for the shit? Because nobody ever fucking lives that talks about it. Just saying. She's got a death list along fucking the length of my dick, dude. Sorry, have you ever learned your lesson? Don't trust her. She's obviously evil. She's only eaten people in fucking public view. Now, people have been eaten by this chick, and nobody said anything about it. At some point, you realize you're fucking fallen angels and demons. That point, you realize you're on the wrong goddamn mothership. So, yeah, fucking with me was stupid. Just go back to work. Please. Or be deleted from space by Galactus Planet Eater. So, yeah, I call him online because God's in charge of him. I can pretty much roast your asses in a heartbeat. I want you to go back to work and quit acting like assholes. I'm going to call down the gods and you're not going to heaven without me. I promise you won't. You're going to try to go to heaven. You're going to pretend like you got there. You're going to make all these people think it's heaven when they're really in hell. They've been telling them the whole time they're in hell, there's people eating people that are demons. If you haven't seen that shit, then you are fucking blind. All right? Then you're being blinded and stupid by the situation you're stuck in. I'm sorry. I can't help you any further than to say you're going to get eaten by demons if you keep this shit up. Not stigmata, fuckheads. Stigmata doesn't appear on your fucking here. It appears here. The true stigmatics, wrist, not hand. So don't believe that bullshit you see. Yeah, I'd be fucking squeezing my wrist too until I got some bruises. If I could prove myself worthy of God, people would say maybe I'm not so fucking evil. Dude, whatever you did, admit it and get the fuck out of Dodge. Go to jail if you got to. If you're only old in your ways and you're just like, I live my life now. You partied enough, right? You had a fucking island in your name and gold everywhere. King for a day? Get the fuck out of Dodge, man. Just get out of Dodge. Forfeit the fucking game. If you're on the goddamn list, admit it. But when you're scaring people on the list and scaring other people by saying that you're going to make it not public, more power to you because you're one of them. If you're one of them, you can't be one of us. There is no way that a sinner is going to make it into heaven. You understand? I already met Zeus. I had to be 5 times baptized to go to heaven. So yeah, he had let me in because I was promising him one thing. I would stay if I had to. I didn't expect my nephew to be with me. He didn't expect to be with me either. But I said, fuck it. We're going. I got to show you what I got to show you, you know? Made your mom a promise. He thought I was killing him when I let go of the steering wheel. No, I said, it's going to be okay. Car drove itself. And this was a year before Tesla, assholes. So obviously I made that too. So yeah, you can talk about it all you want to. You can talk about my car being found on a hill without people in it. So that's fine. We ran out of gas, supposedly. How did we get here? I asked him. I don't remember. I said, you don't remember the trip from there to here, from here to here, and you're missing time now. Yes? Fuck it, we were abducted, man. Did you not remember us chasing a UFO, I said? Yeah, I go, we chased a UFO, we're missing time now. I lost 23 years with a woman I loved in heaven. Not to come back to Earth for this shit. Lovely, isn't it? Not gonna find your way out of here, too. 8 billion of us need a way out, Rob. What'd you ever do for me? Not a goddamn thing. I'm out of here, man. I got shit to do. Got some food to buy and shit. Feeling froggy for it, Miss Meyer? Ganesh, you done? No, we're done. Baba. Out there and fucking accuse me of falsely, man. You put a chip in my head to hear my thoughts on the radio? You're definitely getting fucked for that, bro. Plus, I got a fucking fracture the size of goddamn Texas on the back of my head. Looks like a goddamn rifle butt, doesn't it? So yeah, they didn't expect me to walk away. The fact that I'm still alive means you're dead. And this is heaven to you or hell. And you went out. You pay that shit off. You get out of Dodge, because when that meteorite hits you, it's not going to stop to say, Gavin, do we have enough room to park you here? Are we double parked with my meteorite in your ass? Yeah, I'm promising you it's in the Bible. It's not fucking anything God ever makes mistakes about. He's just tired of you lying. Because you guys are lying, you're not going to heaven. Plain and simple, pimple. There's no heaven for liars or thieves. And you fucking motherfuckers turned 90% of the American government and the world into money laundering cocksuckers. And they thought by killing Bob, we'll get out of the liquidity issue we owe. The entire world owes its life and souls to the devil right now. Thinking I was the devil, they tried to kill me because they saw horns on that guy's head. Those are laurel leaves for Zeus's brother. That's my uncle, by the way. But my name does spell Metatron and Zeus. It also spells Tetragrammaton and God. So if you want to fuck with that, you're going to get us all killed. Please don't. Don't be stupid. First of all, if you're not a fucking stigmatic, don't pretend you are. Stigmatics don't smell like shit. They smell like roses. And I should know. I had enough fucking nurses in the goddamn hospital saying it smells like roses around him. Why? Because I was with Mother Mary and Jesus Christ, you assholes. My grandparents. So yeah, you don't understand why? You stole the DNA from my family. You literally manipulated yourselves in a fucking presidencies. You were fucking literally money marketing and money laundering the shit to death, and then you were using DNA manipulation to stay in power. Am I right? Deleted from space by Galactus planet Eater. When you get off this mothership, good luck getting out with a boot in your ass. My father's waiting for you as a drill sergeant. He will be your drill sergeant for the next 2,000 years. You don't understand why Jesus took 1,000 years of judgment. That's 1,000 years you're going to get your asses smoked by my drill sergeant father, Lawrence, that you murdered, assholes. So you can do bumps, Hillary, off of fucking Bill's dick. I hope you rot in fucking prison forever. Goodbye, dicks. Demons don't go to heaven. They only go there to build it. If they want to get those horns taken off, they go to heaven first with an apology to God and bend down. Learn how to bow before you get your fucking heads taken off. Zeus don't play that shit up there. He throws lightning bolts at people for less. One, you guys didn't do shit to deserve all this. I ain't building shit else up there, fuckheads. So if you break it here, it's not coming up there for real. I'm building a whole new city, a whole new kingdom without your asses telling me what to do. If you say, Rob, you did some evil shit, we think you did. I'm gonna fucking judge you for the shit you did. And we're gonna start talking about that goddamn list you're all on, that you're invited to. Tell yourselves about. Just tell it. Tell the fucking truth. You're not going to heaven. They don't go to heaven for those. There's a sin you're not allowed to commit in heaven. God said, what? Jesus said, suffer not the children to come unto me. Suffer not. You made them suffer. Go fuck yourselves. Peace out. Have a nice day. I gotta go. Hey, rest of the day, think about the shit I said. Put it to heart. Put it to heart. If I wrote the original logic on Bitcoin, I obviously have something better planned than that, right? So if I have logic that's better than Bitcoin's plan, and I was saying it was based on silver, gold, and platinum, which they are now, what else do you got besides NFTs which can go to the moon? Literally have no bottom, no top. My 100 million floor stands. That's a minimum floor. Because you guys are minimum as shit. I have to base mine off of your minimum bullshit. But it's still $40 million above Beeple's. Beeple's was 69 million. Mine's 100 million floor. Each NFT. I have quadrillions to quintillions of them. Not 30 quintillions of them because I'm related to Jesus. And because of that, there is literally no bottom line. No devaluation on cost. No fucking, what's the word for it, Ma? No stagflation, no inflation. 100% intrinsic value. Backed by the King of Kings' grandson. By all those kings and crowns. Is my $18 trillion inheritance still there? The Hague would say yes. So all I have to do is make a phone call tomorrow to the Hague. Say, hey, I need protection. I think my sovereignty is about to be fucking nerfed by these dirtbags. They're taking my logic, taking my ideas, taking my money, taking all the fucking things I ever created, trying to claim it's theirs. Money laundering. And I want out. So please take me back home to Spain or Latvia or fucking... Where else? Ganesh wants to go to India because we're part Indian. We can go to India. He wants to move to India bad because he said that's the only way he's going to set foot on Earth again is if I go. So I have a promised land in like 3 different places. One, Latvia is beautiful. It's got gorgeous lakes and gorgeous riverbeds and gorgeous access to the oceans and stuff, and plethorized itself, I believe, to the ocean. I think it's near the ocean, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong, it's just a bunch of rivers and places that go into the ocean outlets. But as far as it goes, it's gorgeous. I saw a few videos on it. One main reason is because I have a kingship there to Belarus and to Latvia. A kingship. As in, that's one of my crowns. I didn't know. I didn't know. Because of all my crowns to all those places in Europe, I have crowns in Latvia, Belarus, Russia, Tsar, Prince of Kiev, related to the princes of Kiev. So, like, I'm supposed to bring peace between these idiots, and all they want to do is fight over table scraps. I'm willing to give them the cosmoses, and they're fighting over being vampires and demons. Blah just learned there's vampires and demons on Earth or something. Did you not know this, people? It's only in the fucking Bible. Of course there's demons. Problem is you don't know they're amongst you. I've seen friends change into them before. I had to run my ass off, lock myself in the bathroom until my mom got there to pick me up, folks. They changed. They were not human. The voices that they screamed and scratched at the door like fucking animals. And I'm like, no fucking way, bro. And there was no way out of there. There was no window. I would have went through the window and not come back, bro. That place was terrifying the shit out. And those kids lied. They changed back into normal. And when the parents got home, they lied. It wasn't us. He was in there. He just locked himself in and didn't want to let us in. No, I was locking myself in from their scratching. What are all these scratch marks on the outside of the door? His dad said. Never talked about that to your kid, did you? Why would they be scratching at the door, leaving marks? They were demons, man. You're part of the problem. You were part of the problem, and I didn't know it. How many demons are walking here? Trillions. Jesus kicked out trillions of demons from heaven onto and into the earth. So when you hear about people eating people, they're demons. They're not just reptilians, they're demons. Reptilians is another form of demon. When I call them reptilian and make them all happy, they eat humans. They eat babies. They chug them down like fucking goddamn big-ass reptilian fuck. They're demons, man. They eat humans. You understand? We're part of the fucking menu. Unless you guys want to put up the fight and start fighting, you're going to be sucked up in a mansion, stuck in one of those mansions, like a goddamn mausoleum, partying. It's part of your problem. You party too much. You do. You party too much. You don't realize the good fight was amongst the veterans that were fighting the good fight on the front lines. People in Antarctica that had to fight demons. Trying to fucking get some land for us to fucking land on. Dude, there's demons down here. There's demons down. Where the fuck are we at? Ninth plane of hell. But you guys are too busy partying and making mansions for yourselves. I was like, okay, I'll build them up there, and hopefully they'll get up there where I went to. Lord Zeus says I'm coming home from him soon. He's coming home for me and you, the people that go. People that aren't going are going to get stuck and left behind. Forever. There's one last chance. That was Jesus' second coming. Because you missed the first coming, right? Does it mention anywhere in the Bible the first coming? You thought the first coming was when he came. The first coming is when he comes before he comes for the second coming. He came one time in 2014. 2014, you saw the big floating golden cities everywhere? The big floating golden cities was heaven. It was picking people up, rapturing them. So when you heard about people disappearing, that's why. They tried to cover up those lies with COVID. Didn't work. Because now grave diggers are digging up graves that are empty. Well, my family died, fuckheads. Well, my family died. So if I said some shit that pissed you off on the air, fuck off. It's the way it is. Kiss my ass. I don't have to kiss anybody's ass anymore. Problem is, you killed for this fucking logic. That was mine. Copywritten, written about, in the fucking book, in the books, in the fucking ebooks, written. 2008 was a letter from President Obama. Presidential seal twice in the book. Both those letters are in there, including what I wrote him prior to that book, right prior to that letter, for him writing me. It's right in there. Okay? It wasn't 2014. The original letter was written in 2008. 1 year before Bitcoin. So you stole my logic that I pitched Obama off of Twitter and tried to make it yours, and then money laundered the whole fucking time to pay for all these people's mansions. You're fucking retarded. I'm gonna sue the shit out of you and get my goddamn money back, and my name back, and my fucking rights back. One, my ex-girlfriend lied about a lot of shit because she couldn't shut her fucking mouth about shit that never happened because she was not happy with me not loving her ever. I said, I'm not in love with you. I'm sorry, I never was. That was enough to piss her off. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. I have a book called that. Kind of strange to have a book called that. Based loosely on fictional characters, I said. July. It was already agreed by a judge that the whole thing was a whole misunderstanding. And I said, I don't want to ever be bothered by her again. I was in the military thinking everything was cool. She's down here slandering me the whole time. Just slandering my name, libel, all kinds of shit I got on her now. Literally billions. Billions in lost wages. So she'd owe me billions of dollars in lost wages. Defamation, libel, slander. It's one of the lawsuits. So I don't want to show it all the time on here anymore because it pisses people off. They want to know. It's none of your goddamn business. It's an annex being handled privately by a lawyer at this point. And I'm pretty sure she will never speak another word of that lie again. And I'll have to have the whole thing expunged from her record, from my record, from any record. And I get a public apology is what they're going to ask for, a public apology and a lawsuit. And no, I'm not going to put up with that shit. So yeah, I should have never lied. My life, ruined my father's life. My father died unhappy. Sad, wasn't it? Never got to see his kid. Never got to see his grandkid. Not a single fucking time. Because she was greedy. Instead of saying, oh, he's in love with another woman. I just can't understand. I'm just jealous. No, she fucking went off. Said some shit that didn't happen. And that's why you're going to hell. Because you casted spells from Shemael. Shemael is Satan, stupid fuck. And half my family died because of that motherfucker. Do you know how bad that is when I'm an archangel and I literally am God's son now? Literally God's son. Guess which one? 1 of 10. So if I'm number 1 of 10, that would make me Mercury. My name spells Mercury, Hermes, and Nike is one of his daughters. Mercury, Hermes come out of my name. So does Uriel, the arc that activated when COVID began. They tried to create to kill me. God's actual son, dum-dums, the only one that makes money. Luck. Adoniel. But you guys are going to take the mark of the beast from Bill Gates because you chose that shit. Go fuck yourselves. Enjoy your bullshit going to hell. Because if you take the mark of the beast, you don't go to heaven. Nobody does. At that point, Bill, everybody dies and burns in hell, which is what you want, you demonic motherfucker. Satanist, antichrist motherfucker. And what you did to those kids, I hope they get you on that list, and I fucking hope you never get out of here. I hope you go to jail. I hope you go to fucking jail forever. You and your fucking Soros clan, all those fucking freaks. The billionaires that are fucking it up should be arrested. Now. Especially the ones that are in charge. Just saying, if he's in charge and he's in trouble and he's fucking on the list, admit it and go away. Nobody wants this shit, man. It's a bad fucking dream for half of us. Want to wake up in a happier home where I'm not fucking thinking about your bullshit. I just want to play and have a good day. But I can't. Because I'm always worried about you fuckers fucking up. I can't get them to heaven if they're fucking up this bad. Zeus goes, what are you doing? I'm just going to keep building. Got my back turned on God. I never do that. He turns his back on me, not the other way around. It doesn't work that way. When you see God face to face, it's already too late. You realize he's your father. You got to work. Nonstop. Head trauma or not. Then he found out I had it. Oh, fuck, was he pissed. What do you mean your skull's broken? I was just like, I got 9 to 10 fractures, Father. He was like, and you didn't ask for help. I asked Jesus. He said, physician, heal thyself. He said, what? I said, well, go talk to him. This is what I got to get between me and the grandfather about. The grandpa doesn't give a shit. Grandpa is Zeus's father. This is Zeus's father. Jesus is Zeus's father. Do you do your research and realize Indra was Zeus? Indra was god of storms. Zeus is god of storms. Indra was in the Bible. The fourfold vision of God was Brahma because he has, lo, I can look out of the front of my face. I can look out of the sides of my head. And lo, I can look out of the back of my head. Who would that be in the Hindu culture with 4 faces? Brahma. The Hindu culture was the Hebrew culture. It never was anything different. You guys got it wrong. The Hebrew star was Lakshmi's star. It's a 6-pointed star. Lakshmi, the goddess, thousands of years before Jesus. But Vishnu, being Jesus, came back for that star. Jesus was Vishnu. Get it through your fucking heads. So you understand when Kalki comes back as a blue man on a white horse, you're not freaking out about that when you're getting your heads cut off by the demon killer. Because that's what his name is, demon killer. Amongst my people, Indian, he's the devil killer. He kills all demons. So if you're down here fucking around with this, you're turning into one of these. And he will lop your fucking heads off at the fucking stake right here. I'm not kidding. The white horse was Jesus. The white horse was Kalki. The white horse with a straight sword was Jesus. The white horse with a straight sword was also Kalki. Jesus is Kalki. I met him. I saw him sitting on a beautiful lotus flower about 8 years ago when he came down with Lakshmi. And I finally found out they're my grandparents, and that's why she kept coming to me. And I'm like, why do you keep showing up here? I don't want to get in trouble for doing something wrong. You're doing the right meditations. You got our attention. You're related to me, aren't you? She just smiled. you're my grandmother. And she goes, like that. I'm just like, oh my God. So yeah, I got good luck from the goddess. You guys got to believe it. That's where you get infinite liquidity from. And I'm going to give you infinite liquidity if you just go to Rarible.com, user Nemesis Rising or NRTV Studios on Rarible. I've got banks covered for everything they got debts on. Problem is, I'm taking on all the debts. You guys get out of debt with the devil. That motherfucker catches your ass is going to hell. You're going to be not in my good book. That wouldn't be good with God. I'm trying to get you guys all home, hopefully, so you don't get killed. Fortnite sweats or what? You said till 4:30. You got a 17-minute sweat on me. You down? It's funny. Ganesh says, okay. Okay, what you watching? Oh, you changed it. Look at you changing channel, having ass. I figured you did. I wasn't watching any cartoons or video games. No, I was watching Mike Chen. You turn it on. All by yourself. Oh, you're getting good at handling that thing. Oh, it knows your words. It knows exactly what you want to do. It does. It understands you. If I ask it whether or not it's hearing you and handing you, it's going to tell me I'm going to ask it if somebody was talking to it 5 seconds ago. It'll be like, yeah. Will it? It will. It'll report you. I'll get you. See, smile. Try not to. I just saw you smile. Yeah, I won't get you in trouble, Ganesh. It's okay if you're here. Change that damn channel. Blah, blah. Didn't want to watch it, huh? I like him. I like watching him. I watch him over and over again. That's why he gets paid so much money. Non-stop money from people like me that just got to watch to be able to eat. Can't eat without watching people eat. Probably my curse. What is it? It looks like a Chrono Trigger or something. No, it's a Final Fantasy kind of like this looks like Final Fantasy. The walkthrough. Turned up, got a mic on. Play real quick sweat match. Down ranked. That was early. We went down a bit. That last match was dope. I can't believe that one guy survived so many rockets, man. That fucker could run. Just skipping every rocket like it was running on him. Getting closer, too. It was really scary. Well, should have had that win. I just can't believe it came in, what, 5th or what? 5th or 8th. It was either 5th or 8th, I should say. That was good? Until we hear that sound, I think something happened. Dump the feed. Good dump? You guys okay? All right, good. Trying, I didn't get flagged last time when I put on my music. So I'm hoping everybody understands it's royalty free the way I can try to consider it. But if they still flag, we'll see what happens. I'm hoping we don't lose Facebook or get flagged. Normally they mute it if it's something or an issue. But hopefully they'll let me play it again, which is dope because I've been doing that really lately on the array. Dust Devil. This is off my album Metatron. Album number 26 out of 50 albums in a year's time during a pandemic when everybody was trying to kill me. I'm gonna say that from now on. Until they hear it at The Hague and they go, wait a minute, this guy really wasn't, yeah, targeted. I know now because my family's dead. Most of them are. They didn't know they were getting heart attacks, and after the shots, they all had heart attacks. It's wrongful deaths coming at your old fucking asses, man. Wrongful death murder. 2 charges. You can file those against Trump right now because he was in charge when all of them died. Then Biden got 2 more people killed. They're all money laundering. Yeah, that's how they got their mansions and yachts and shit. Nobody got caught doing it yet. Oh, they're getting caught now. God said before you come back to heaven, the truth will be told. Is it not in the Bible? It says right there. Before you go to heaven, the truth will be told. Truth's coming out or you're going to hell. I'll give you one fucking last chance to get it right. Forfeit the fucking game and let a real person that can handle it. Because I handle liquidity on a daily basis. I'm making quintillions of dollars in just interest alone in just those videos. Quintillions. The fucking NFTs are skyrocketing. They cannot fucking hold my liquidity down. That's why they had to ban me and not let me list any more shit. It makes too much money. Quintillions a day. It's flexing in and out of quintillion dollars. Every day I'm gaining a quintillion dollars. I put it as that much money to back up your fucking dollar, just in case your dollar fiat failed. Ethereum's backed right now by me. That's why Ethereum's going off the fucking chart. Bitcoin's not completely backed by me until they get it under their fucking head. It wasn't their logic that made this fucking idea. It was mine. So to back you by NFTs based on what? Valuation of silver, gold, and platinum. The same shit that's in my goddamn book. That's what Bitcoin used. I don't care how long your white paper was, how long you wrote the bullshit code. Fake. You fucking stole the logic from me. It was from an Obama letter from 2008. I pinned it on fucking Twitter and you took it down. There were fucking 63,000 tweets deleted by Elon. 63,000. Erasing all my fucking lawsuits and all my fucking NFTs right out of my possession. Then I found out they were money laundering. I'm like, the ones that are listed on Rarible are the only ones that are worthwhile. Everything else was black marketed. Your shit's worth shit now. And then when I post the fact that I'm related to the King of Kings and you try to kill God's son, wow, do you look like dumbasses now. Try to save you from death, now you're going to hell forever. 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 You don't kill God's son and God's fucking kinfolk and go to heaven. Ever. So when I asked him, is there a way we can still get these people into heaven? He didn't even fucking look at me or give me a goddamn word. He was so pissed. So he just shot lightning bolts through his eyebrows the whole time. And I'm like, this isn't a good look. When he doesn't talk, somebody's gonna fucking die. So when Zeus is pissed, somebody's gonna fucking die. So he's living in France. And those people are protesting all the time in France. What do you think's gonna happen there first? Break out outbreak of war? Belarus straight through. He won't get backed. He'll get backed by Belarus. The only thing you got in fucking stopping that is Poland. Poland's another one of my crowns. He's trying to take them all out. So I don't know. I don't trust him. I don't think he's gonna stop just with Kiev. He's gonna discuss it. He's gonna find out all these people are demons. He's gonna get a little paranoid, and he's gonna go after more countries. He's gonna try. And if you guys are backing those countries by putting troops on the ground, you're fucked. Because he's already gotten fucking war crimes on his ass. Murder. It's murder, man. War or not, you can call it what the fuck. You can call it war if you want to. It's an incursion without any diplomatic reasoning. That's called a fucking snatch par, whatever you want to call it. Invasion without any diplomatic reasoning. There was no war. There was no reason to declare war on them. So it's a war crime. He should be in jail for war crimes. Why the fuck haven't you guys taken his house out? Like the next time he comes to the States, arrest him. Just arrest him. Diplomatic immunity or not, fuck you, fucker. Try that shit after 50 days in jail. You won't make it. Play toughy, but goddamn, you're in an American jail. You're gonna lose some fucking weight. You're gonna get slung and buffed as fuck. But if he ends up in American prison, he ain't getting out. Then they have to restructure the entire government based on that fact. You guys give him too much diplomatic immunities, man. These fucking billionaires, and he's not even the real guy. Dude, I'm telling you right now, look at the face from 10 to 20 years ago, and look at the face now. Fat or not, he is not the same dude. So you're talking about lizards wearing people's masks and people's skins? These are lizards, man. What do you want me to tell you? They're demons. Fallen angels are demons. You're dealing with archdemons and fucking parallax demons. The demons from the ninth plane of hell, man. They're willing to eat you and not give a fuck. You people are not doing anything to stop it. I'm gonna fight my good fight, man, but I can only take it to so many people by their ear holes before they try to murk my ass again. And yeah, the fucking shit was created to kill me. So if Trump was behind that first attack on Americans, and it was American made, it was because of what I said about him. And I said some shit. I'm not gonna lie, I said some evil shit. I didn't mean to, but I had to say it. I felt bad about what I saw. I just didn't feel right and I had to say it. So it got him pissed. So he said, fucking kill him. Kill my ass, man. So I said, okay. By the way, I'm God's son. You might want to do that. And he still tried to do it. I said, okay, I guess what's going to happen? Calling the gods down. Didn't believe me. Somebody got all kinds of fucking shit in the fan. Shit is hitting the fan left and right. Now, what the fuck, man? You in my building? You're fucked. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go away. You're going to get love. You're going to love that way. You're a fucking bot, aren't you, dirtbag? You fucker. Sorry, motherfucker. Expected that shit, did you? sales hammer fest. He's doing decent. I'm getting good love. Oh my god. What's up? I'm gonna do my pop. I have no idea what to do now, man. Got one. It's fucking cute fun. Sir, I love that. Running up the wall, that was my idea. I didn't get much for Mustard. He just knew I did it. I mean, he knows I did it. Problem is, he's retired now, and I gotta take everybody to court to get him my money back. It's not fair, man. Mustard, you should have gave me something. Not even a skin? I don't want a skin now. I just want my money. Well, because my money's it's worth more money. It is. No, well, all the skins are worth more money if I back them. You understand why I made NFTs as skins, Mr. Mustard? Because now, if they're evaluated based on my logic and based on my ideas, and based on my NFTs valuation, my skins alone go at $100 million each. And if I back you, each of the skins I choose from a certain amount will go to $100 million each. Then a few will go to 50 million or so, or whatever. Well, they're all flooring at 100 million. So I'd imagine all the kids will get their NFTs at some point to that much. Not every one of the kids, obviously, they have to pay a lot. It's a fucking, it doesn't go like everybody automatically gets 100 million, it wouldn't work. So people that spent like a lot of money on their skins are gonna get the money. The more money you spend, the more money you're gonna get. That's the way I figured it. I'm not liking this part. I can't do it all. I'm trying to do it all. It's weird. I'm not very good at saving the planet. Or am I? I'm actually liquidity-wise, save the planet. I figured it out. See you can enter here because you're not thinking outside the box. Money's in your body. Your chakra glands are the pathways to the gods. If you knew how to handle them, how to open them up, and sing ooms and ahs and ohs, like I did for 8 years, you would have reached enlightenment already. Got the fuck out of here, boy. You know what I'm saying? Now you're stuck in limbo trying to figure out how the fuck do we get out of here kind of deal. You know what I'm saying? It's simple as pie. Trusting God. That's all you gotta do. Trust in God. Then say you're sorry for all the shit you did. Dude, you're not going to heaven pulling some stunt. You think you're gonna pedophile your way to heaven? You think there wasn't a heaven after all this? Jesus only promised it. I only went there, dude. By Kodakadashi. That's one of the planets of heaven. One of the planes of existence where Vishnu lives is a planet, as a paradise planet just for Vishnu and Lakshmi and the gods called Vaikuntha Ekadashi. If you knew anything about ancient Hinduism, you'd know that's a real place. And if you ever study ancient Hinduism, he opens it once a year to anybody that believes in him enough. And if you believe in him enough, and you do penance, and you do worship, and you do meditation, and you do offerings, he'll sometimes open that kingdom to you. One time during Vaikuntha Ekadashi, during meditation, Goddess Lakshmi grabbed me by the hand, and she took me to heaven. So I got to see what appeared to be a brand new planet without you motherfuckers on it, which is great. I didn't see a bunch of crowds. And the cities were beautiful. Massive overlaying cities and overlapping beauty. It's just so perfect. All the buildings were massively, like, way overdone, like rich. Like, I'm like, oh my God. So I was in a place that was like one of the temples. I got a hot shot on me. Go around here, hold on. I'm on him. Exactly what it is. How the fuck are you going, fucker? I love you. I love you to try. Oh, you fucking. God damn it. You have longer range. No, it's a completely different person. You guys don't understand. You're dead. This is heaven. Because I went down on the battlefield with fucking holes in my head, darn. Jesus fucking Christ, I still have them there. So for the person to be Enoch, to be God's actual son, Adonai or Adonio, like I said, I lived by the tenets of God. Metatron was his brother, not the devil. Those are not horns. Those are moral leaves for Zeus's twin. That's God's twin. Space matches mine, strangely, huh? Why is Zeus's? Because he's your uncle. Bingo, suck it, box him really later than God. So that means somebody's gonna get out of here with a fucking foot in their ass. And I'm gonna win my money back from the lawsuits. 19 lawsuits for quadrillions of dollars, those like literally lost node. Just in fucking Bitcoin, quadrillions were money laundered. So I gotta explain to a judge how the fuck you guys took my logic to the next level without paying for any of this shit. Because now I gotta pay for all your shit. And it's not making me very fucking happy. So yeah, somehow I gotta pay all this debt off that you got. Got a mansion? Pay for it now. I'm sure as fuck not paying for the rest of your shit in heaven. You're fucking high as fuck. Yes, my name's supposed to be Yeshua. You're not getting to heaven. You're not getting to go to heaven. No, my name's supposed to be Yeshua and God. You're not getting a lucky strike like that. It doesn't work. I'm just their grandson's son. Nobody else's business but mine. And Zeus is my father. That's why I look like him. I mean, Goddess's son. So, yeah, she didn't want to tell the truth that I was, like, not really wanted. So, I had to come to Earth to save you from yourselves because you're going to blow yourselves up sometime. I'm not going to stop you from getting eaten by Galactus Planet Eater. Take care. Wait. I'm out of here. Rest in peace, Lou. Rest in peace, Mom and Dad. Rest in peace, sisters. Rest in peace, bro. See you in heaven soon, mates. See you in heaven when it comes down. These fuckers stop sitting on their assholes. Start getting back to working. Take care. Bye. I'm out of here.